What's up, gamers with the Y? It's me.
Ookie, hello.
It's me, Daniel, with my baby. Happy holiday season, everyone. How you doing? It's so good to see you today. Hopefully you're doing good. I'm here with the most precious baby. Say hello to the most precious baby. Oh, hello. Today, everyone, we're gonna do something seasonal. It is the holiday season. So, what do we do for the season? Well, we give gifts, we spend time with family. I could do neither of those things because I live far away from all of them. So today, everyone, we are going to make a gingerbread house, but not just any gingerbread house. There's a reason I was holding Uki. This here is a dog house decorating kit, gingerbread flavored dog treat.
I'm making a gingerbread house for Ookie. These treats for you.
I also have these here, which are gingerbread. I actually can't give these to Uki because these are for adult dogs only, so goodbye. But we have this, and I'm so excited. I have been treating Uki like a real child because I gave birth to her anyways. Let's get started with this, shall we? All right, let's crack this baby open and see what we got going on here. Directions. Knead, massage, icing pouch until smooth. Cut off the largest corner and squeeze contents into piping bag. Awesome. While we do this, let me ask some questions. Hi, Danny. How can I convince my parents to let me get a pet? I really like animals.
Hello.
Well, here's what I have to say about pets. I held off on getting Uki for about a year and a half because I was terrified of getting a pet. What people don't seem to remember is that animals are a responsibility. Quite literally, she's like a helpless baby. She cannot feed herself. She cannot, I don't know. I saw so many people over the course of many years get cats, get dogs, and get rid of them after like 6 months to a year. Because like, oh, it's too much responsibility. Well, why did you think, what? Pets are not accessories. They are living beings that you need to be able to take care of. Now, a reason why a lot of parents don't get their kids pets is because eventually the parents end up taking care of the pets. Be responsible. Show you are capable and responsible of not only taking care of yourself, but the people around you. And once you're able to do that, then you might be ready for a pet. I'm still terrified I'm gonna fuck up with Uki. I love this dog, but oh my God, am I scared.
You hear that, baby? I love you, bitch.
Okay, what do I do now? Okay, then I put it in the pouch. Come on. Oh yeah. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm funny. I swear I'm funny. I wish I had a Christmas sweater this year. I have my Hanukkah sweater. Now what do? Arrange all the biscuit pieces face up and on flat surfaces. Any advice for people who with ADHD who struggle to focus? Tip number 1, get medicated. I'm not. Personally, I don't take any ADHD medication because I'm stupid. Last time I was on ADHD medications, I remember hating everything. My brain felt slow. I just felt very groggy all the time. I felt like my brain felt like it wasn't moving as fast as it normally was. Does that make sense? Like I felt like my capacity was limited, which I did not like. The best thing to do is get medicated. The second thing to do is structure your life in a way that it makes sense to you. For example, say you need to do laundry. Normally, people have like a hamper or something, right? Well, sometimes that's hard. So just throw your dirty clothes on the ground close to the laundry and then wash it. Yeah, sure. Sure, it's messy, but if it works for you, it works. After the laundry, you don't want to fold your clothes. Great, get a hamper for your clean clothes and just go through that. Like if you need to take meds in the morning, but you usually forget, put them right next to your bed or like right next to your toothbrush so you see it every morning. Make life easier for yourself. You are allowed to go about life as you choose. You don't need to conform to societal standards because if it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work. So what's the point in trying to smash your head against the wall if that's not gonna get you through it? Okay, let's decorate. How am I gonna do this? But hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully I don't sound like I'm a fucking crazy bitch because sometimes I do and I recognize that about myself. This is supposed to be like a doghouse, but here's the thing. Uki never uses her doghouse and it was very expensive. Very frustrating, because I'm like, Uki, I made this and built this for you. Why don't you use it? She hates it. She hates it. I don't know why. She just does, but you know, I can't make her use it.
You hate your doggy house, don't you? You don't like it. You like being supported and being loved physically.
God, I love this dog. I love her so much. Now, but back to my point about doing things at your own speed and at your own pace. I am horrible and hate folding my laundry. It's one of my least favorite things to do. I hate folding laundry. So I just have a hamper I just throw shit in that's clean. And I'm just like, all right, I'm just gonna wear this shit. Sometimes I'll hang up stuff when I feel like it, but a lot of times I really just don't want to. Do you know what I do love doing? The dishes and vacuuming. I love that shit. I never use my dishwasher. This shit empty all the time. Came with the house, never used it. I do everything by hand and I love it. I was raised to do dishes by hand. Is that just an Asian thing? I think it's just an immigrant parent thing. I'm trying to make a little bat for Uki. Because growing up, my parents, we kind of used the dishwasher sometimes. But my mom, most of the time, she just did dishes by hand. She raised me to do the same thing. I don't know. I'm giving this wooden walls, slats, you know? Give this little stars here. All right, they did not come out as stars. It looks more like a hospital or a Red Cross facility. I'm going in on the Red Cross theme. This is gonna be a medical center. This isn't a cross as in Christ. This is a cross as in, please, I need medical attention. So let's answer some more questions. What are your favorite Pokemon? Great question. I have a couple for multiple reasons. My first ever favorite Pokemon was Drifblim. I love Drifblim. It's a ghost balloon that steals the souls of children, and I love it. I love Drifblim. Drifblim's one of my favorite Pokemon. That was my first ever favorite Pokemon, which is still in list. My second newest favorite, my second favorite after that, Garchomp. Garchomp is so fucking cool. That's one of my cool Pokemon. I love cool Pokemon, you know, so sick, love it. And I just love Garchomp. Garchomp's such a sick looking Pokemon. I love sharks, so obviously the land shark Pokemon is gonna be one of my favorite. Duh. Following Garchomp, we have Sandile, because it's just cute. He's a little sand alligator. Sandile, and then Wooper, of course. I love Wooper. Me and my homies love Wooper and Clodsire, Quagsire, whichever one you are. I like them both. No, I love Pokemon. I've been playing so much Pokemon Infinite Fusions recently, and it's just such a fun game. It's free too, so yes. Love fan games. Love fan games for Pokemon. How many videos have you made? God, too fucking many. When I first started, actually really try to make TikToks, it was 3 every day, and that kept that stayed that way for God, 2 years. Recently, I've only been making 2 every day. I make YouTube videos now. God, a lot. I made a lot of videos, bro. In the thousands, probably. I don't know. Someone counted it a year ago, and it was a lot. I'm a content creator. It's what I do. I need to take more pictures. I took professional photos for the first time in forever at Dannyphantom.exe, and oh my God, they look so good. I need to take more pictures and post them on places. Jesus Christ. Sometimes I forget I'm attractive because I hate my body, but that's okay. And don't tell me that I hate my body. You stop hating yours first. What was your queer awakening? You know, that's actually a very difficult question because I don't know. In high school, I thought I was straight. You know, I'm a straight boy. I don't really care. I like women. Still very true. I like women. I'd say senior year of high school, I kind of just stopped caring, and I don't know. I don't really care that much about my sexuality, if that makes sense. For a while, I thought I was asexual because I'm just I don't know, man. Sex seems just kind of I don't really give a fuck, you know? Does that make sense? But eventually I kind of figured out no, I find dudes attractive, but I also think women are attractive. So where does that put me? And I didn't realize for a long time that I felt that way. It was just I thought oh, I love dudes. Dudes are awesome. I love hanging out with guys. Guys being dudes. Dudes being gay. It really wasn't a set moment I can remember where I'm just I'm queer. It was just kind of I don't know. Dudes are hot. So are girls. So can I fuck both of them? No, it really is just kind of there really was no awakening. It just kind of happened, you know? Which is nice. My parents also weren't super oh, you can't be queer. It's just my dad was all right, are you sure? And I'm yeah. And he's cool, good talk. My mom was my mom was more on the concerned side. It's not that she was angry. She was life is a lot harder for queer people. And I'm just maybe, but it's who I am. So she's are you sure? And I'm just I'm pretty damn sure. So she says, okay. So I grew up in a very supportive place where people, my sexuality did not matter. As long as I was being loved, I was safe, my parents were okay and happy. My family was okay and happy. My family has been very supportive simply because they just love me and they want me to be successful and happy. And if I'm gonna be queer, successful, and happy, that's great. My mom does not give a fuck. What advice do you have for people struggling mentally but are afraid to see another therapist? I get it. When I was growing up going to therapy, my mom had this really weird thing she would do where if a therapist disagreed with her, she would fire the therapist. So when I had to start going to therapy with my mom, and I said something, and my mom would argue about it, and the therapist would be like, no, Danny's right. This is weird. My mom would fire them, and I would never see them again. I remember this one therapist I had. She was great. I loved her. She would listen to me. We'd have private one-on-one sessions. And after a group session with my mom one day, I never saw her again. I'm like, am I going to therapy today? Mom's like, no. And I'm like, why? She's just like, no. And I'm like, okay. So I get it. The fear, like, it's just like, I think if you're not scared of therapy, I think it's you're not being scared of not being listened to. Uki, you are being a loud bitch. You feel like no one is willing to listen to you because you've been disregarded before. And if that's not the case, I apologize, I am wrong. But if that's this, I'm gonna speak from this perspective because I get it. Here's the thing. Therapists do wanna help. It's just hard for them too because a lot of people don't want help. You say you're struggling mentally, and that's perfectly normal. Everyone does, at one point or another, at different levels of variation. You're never gonna be at a point where you're perfectly fine. There's gonna be something always a little bit fucked up and wrong about you, but that's fine, that's being human. And I get it, you wanna be heard, you wanna be listened to, and you wanna get that help, but you're afraid. You just have to be willing to trust someone and give them the chance to help you. I've seen so many people push other people away simply because they're afraid that they might eventually do the same. Does that make sense? It's like reject people before they reject you so you don't have to get rejected, that whole thing. And I've seen that happen so many times to friends and people I know, and it's just really sad to see because they had a chance, but they screwed it up simply because they were afraid. And fear is a good thing, fear is fine. But you have to try and overcome that fear. You can't be ruled by your fear. You have to live with it. Don't let it rule your entire life. Have faith, please, try.
Anyways, we are going to start putting this together.
Pipe thick lines of icing along the undercoated edges of front and back walls. You got it. We're going to pipe you thickly. Oh yeah. I'm so funny.
Thick, yeah.
Okay. There you go. Okay. Stay. Okay. Then we do the other side. Remember, thick piping. Pipe it on. Thick. There we go. Now we're gonna let that sit for a bit, dry, and then we can do the roof. I need a drink out of my new shark mug that someone sent me. Thank you. What is the cat's name? Uki. She's a really fucked up cat. Can you boop Uki on the nose? Absolutely.
Oogie.
I guess I can. Okay, I played with Uki. There should be enough time for this to have dried a little bit. So we're gonna try and put the roofing on now. There we go. All right, now let's put the roofs on. 1 and 2. I'm gonna slide, so I'm gonna have to hold them here for a bit. Is there any way I can like support this from the sides or something? Staying. Stay. Oh, okay, is it sliding? I don't think so. I think it's staying. Awesome. We're gonna let this sit here. I'll answer a question, maybe one more. Do you plan on doing any more hero villain skits? Hero villain is a fun series I have that I do when I feel like it. When I have good ideas, I'll just do it. Like I've made one like last week, I think. I don't do it as consistently anymore because I don't have as many ideas anymore. I do other things. The love that the hero villain series got is amazing, and I'm so glad it did because it really brought like new people to my audience that weren't there before. But it's not gonna be my thing forever, like the POV accent wasn't. You know, I still do it sometimes, like for the villain. But I'm glad I'm in a position where I can choose to do something that was successful because I want to, rather than being pigeonholed into it because it's the only thing I'm known for, you know? I have the freedom to do what I want now, which is really awesome because a lot of creators do get pigeonholed into a situation where they don't like the content they're creating. But I really am, and it's really awesome. So will I do hero villain again? Maybe, when I feel like it. Opinion on body hair. I don't give a fuck. I don't know, what do you want me to say? I don't care. You're weird, that's a weird fucking question. Don't ask me about it. What's his name? The cat. Well, her name is Uki, and she's a fucked up cat, excuse you. Why does everyone think she's a cat? Uki, where are you going? You're so fucking fast. Why are you so fucking fast? Okay, I think this is good now. So, should I try feeding it to her now? I think I'm going to. Let me show this off first. This is my little gingerbread dog medical house. It's very cute. I think it's nice, you know. Great structure, great composition. I guess we try and feed it to the ma'am and see if she likes it. So let's try it.
Baby. You want it? It's just for you. Oh, she's licking it. Does it taste good, baby? Do you like how it tastes? Hello.
Are you enjoying it? You like it?
Do you like it? Do you like your present? It smells like the icing. That's good. Yay! Are you gonna eat it? Are you gonna eat it at all? Just gonna lick it? You can just lick it. That's fine too. Oh, you really like this. Oh my god.
Remember, this is made for dogs. I'm not just feeding her an actual gingerbread house. That would be bad. This is meant for dogs. This is made for dogs, okay?
Who's a cutie patootie? You're a cutie patootie. Hi. You having fun? Like the treats? Like treaties?
Okay, let's see if I can get her to do tricks. Uki, sit. Good girl. Uki, can you? No, not yet. Let me put that down there. Paw.
Who's a good doggy? Who's a good baby? You get your gingerbread eyes. Oh, she's so cute.
Oh, I love her. Well, it seems this video was a success. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. If you liked this video, comment if you want to see some more. More Uki-based thingies. I don't know. I love you all. Get food, get water. Take care of yourselves. Take care of the people around you. Feed your dogs. Feed your cats. Be responsible. Take your meds. Do that. And I'll see y'all next week. Peace.